Living for the weekend has become one of the most socially accepted norms of modern day society. We celebrate Fridays like a holiday, and we count down the days, the hours, and the minutes until the weekend begins. Thank God it's Friday, right? We say it, we hear it, and it's almost become like a badge of honor to think this way. Have you ever taken a minute to think what this really means? If you're living for the weekend, it also means that you're dying throughout the week. 5 out of 7 days are being treated as throwaways. That means 70% of your life is being dedicated to something that you can't wait to escape. Here's a sobering truth, and that's 85% of all people, 85% of society absolutely hate their jobs. They wake up dreading Monday and spend their weeks trapped in a cycle of despair and dissatisfaction. And it's not just about work, it's about life. I say that because if you hate what you're doing Monday through Friday, that means that you're hating your existence. So why are so many people okay with this? Welcome back to another episode of Sweat Talk. My name is Chad. One reason that people are okay with this is because the trap that we've built for ourselves. Society teaches us to work hard so that we can buy things that we don't need. Oftentimes we buy those things with money that we don't even have. We convince ourselves that the next shiny object, the new car, the luxury vacation, the newest phone, we convince ourselves that these things will bring us happiness. For a minute, it does. It will release that dopamine, and it will bring you a moment of joy where you actually enjoy these things. But oftentimes when we buy these things, afterward comes a stark reality of regret. That new car payment shows up, or that vacation that you put on a credit card. They become a burden as soon as that first bill shows up. And suddenly you experience buyer's remorse. And then that sense of joy that you had when you initially purchased those things, or you initially bought them, it's followed up by a suffocating sense of guilt and worry. The cycle working to pay off debt only to accumulate more, it keeps us shackled to those jobs that we hate. We don't have freedom to take risks or chase our dreams because we're too busy just simply surviving. So here's the irony. We tell ourselves that we've earned these things because we've worked so hard. But what if the real reward wasn't actually that shiny object? What if the real reward was your freedom? Freedom from debt, freedom from stress, and freedom from that job that you dread going to every single Monday morning. Imagine waking up and not worrying about how you're going to make your next payment. Imagine having the financial breathing room to be able to pursue your passion, or take a chance on a new business idea, to spend more time with family. To me, that's the real reward. It's freedom. It's not things. To me, the first step to breaking free from the cycle is realizing that debt is the root cause of all of this misery. Debt keeps us enslaved to our employer, and it forces us to always play it safe. We don't want to, or we can't afford to lose the reliability of that paycheck showing up and dropping in our bank account every single week, or every 2 weeks, or month, or whatever it is. Because if we do, then we risk losing everything that we've worked so hard for. But what if you didn't owe anybody anything? What if you could wake up tomorrow without any debt or that stress just hanging over your head like a black cloud? Without debt, you're able to stand up on your own 2 feet and say, I'm not gonna stand for this shit. It'll allow you the opportunity to pursue something that's meaningful. That's exactly what success looks like, in my opinion. It's the ability to live life on my terms. It's being able to just say fuck you if you don't want to, if you don't want to do something, or if your boss is an asshole. And understand that when you free yourself from debt, you free yourself from fear. And when you're not afraid, the world is going to open up for you. Breaking out of this cycle, it's not just about having money, or it's not just about obtaining money. It's about shifting your mindset. And that's because society has conditioned us to think like we're a bunch of victims. We have to blame the system. We have to blame the banks. We have to blame the government. We have to blame the economy. We have to blame our employers for our own misery. These things that I just listed, they do play a role, but the impact of them doesn't need to be as drastic as we all make it seem. Because the truth is we are the ones that actually create most of our problems. Every choice we make, every purchase we put on a credit card, every moment that we spend, it all adds up. But just as we've built these traps, we can also tear them down. The weekend should not be the only time that we feel alive. Our lives are too short to spend 75% of it just wasted in misery. Your happiness and fulfillment, it shouldn't depend on just 2 days of the week. Stop and ask yourself, and I mean seriously ask yourself, stop and ask, what would my life look like if I stopped living for Friday? Ask yourself, how can I make every day feel like the weekend? What steps can I take to reclaim control of my life? What steps can I take to reclaim control of my energy and my time? Those answers, they might seem overwhelming at first, but the journey starts with just small steps. How can you turn this around and build a life that you no longer want to escape from? It's actually pretty simple. It's not easy, but it's extremely simple. And I believe number one is get out of debt. Start tackling your financial burdens, even if it's one payment at a time. Every bit of that progress is going to bring you closer to that freedom. Prioritize paying off those high interest debts first, and avoid taking out new loans, and reconsider those purchases that you don't really need. Hello. Understand that debt is a chain, but you're the one that's holding the key. Number two is stop chasing those shiny objects, because true happiness, it doesn't come from material things. Hello. Focus on relationships and experiences and personal growth instead. Think about the accomplishments and the memories that truly fill you with joy. Number three, I would say, is invest in yourself. Because learning a new skill and investing in your health, figuring out some sort of a side hustle, they truly can transform your life. It's not just monetary either. They'll pay dividends in fulfillment and independence. Number four, redefine your definition of success. Because in my opinion, success is not how much you make every paycheck, or it's not how cool of a car you drive. It's not how big your house is. To me, it's about waking up every single day and you're excited about the day ahead. Find things that align with your definition of success and not what society expects success for you to be. Number five is find joy in the journey, because life is happening right now. It's not just about the destination. Learn to love the process and the journey, and understand that you need to be able to celebrate those small wins in order to do that. And understand that even the struggles are going to help you grow. I hear it all the time in the comments, but what if I'm stuck in a job that I hate? Well, I'm going to challenge that. Are you able to find purpose in the job that you do? Or have you ever found purpose in the job that you do? Maybe it's about seeing your job as a stepping stone on the path to the life and the way that you want to live in the future. Maybe it's a way for you to build a skill for that next chapter. Maybe it's about building joy throughout the course of your day, or finding joy throughout the course of your day. Or maybe it's simply just time to plan your exit strategy. And this doesn't mean to show up and quit tomorrow. This means setting up a goal. This means actually taking the time to sit down and set a goal of how you can accomplish getting away from that employer and starting and building something for yourself. This means start saving so you have a financial cushion. Use your free time to explore some sort of a side hustle. Use this time to build a network of people who inspire and who motivate you. Every small step, it gets you closer to a life where you don't dread waking up every Monday. Because here's the thought: what if every day felt like the weekend? It's not about working less, it's about living more. It's about creating a lifestyle that feels fulfilling, and life outside of work, it feels rich and meaningful. That might look like building better work-life boundaries, or maybe finding work that actually aligns with you, or prioritizing your health, your relationships, and your passions every single day. When you stop dividing your week into work days and weekends, you stop limiting the amount of joy that you can experience to just 2 days a week, because you have a choice. You don't have to limit your life to just the weekends. Hello. You don't have to stay stuck in a job that drains you and constantly brings you down. The life that you want, it's within your reach, but it does require you to take action. Stop waiting for permission to live and stop settling for the life that you have. Because I don't believe that life is about counting down to Friday. To me, it's about waking up every single day and looking forward to experiencing your passion and your gratitude and your fulfillment. It's about creating a life that's so fulfilling that the days of the week no longer matter. Make a decision to live life fully and not just for the two days at the end of the week. The choice is yours. Don't wait for the weekend to actually start living. Start living today and make that choice and make that commitment to yourself that you are going to start living today. Make that commitment to yourself that you're going to live every single day. And if you made it this far in the video, do me a favor and go in the comments section and write that one word, every day. Just that one word. Our future happiness and fulfillment and dreams, it relies on us living every single day and not just the weekend. We need to remind ourselves to live every day. Every day we need to stop putting ourselves down and solidifying the doubt that we find in our minds. We need to be able to push that doubt out of our minds every single day. I ask for these one-word comments because it does a couple of things. When we repetitively do something or experience something or see something, it helps drive it home and reprogram our subconscious mind. What it is that we need to do or the beliefs or how to get rid of the beliefs that are programmed into our minds. We need to replace all of that negativity with positive affirmations. If you found value in these videos and in this content, then it also helps YouTube algorithm recognize that people are enjoying it. People are getting value out of it. There's something to it. So the algorithm is going to be more likely to push it out to more people who might benefit from it as well. And it also gives me an opportunity to say thank you to every one of you guys who stick around to the end. Because all I have time to do anymore in the comment section is to say a simple thank you. If you look at the amount of comments that I get on each one of these videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's over 160 videos I think I'm at right now. And each one of them is up to several thousand comments. And every video pretty much gets another comment every single day. So when you add that up, just the comments alone is becoming a full-time job that I'm struggling to keep up with, even saying a simple thank you. With that, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been giving me those super thanks. Your generosity is absolutely incredible. It blows me away every day that I get one of those. I can't believe that people are generous enough to actually gift money to my channel and to me and my family, and I appreciate it. With that, I want to thank you guys for showing up. I hope you guys are showing up for yourselves, and I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful day. Peace.